This is my friend Jorge, and I want to try to surprise him with a giant candy logo. What the? Ah! Why is it on fire? Ah. Oh. At this point, we're gonna show up empty-handed.
I can't wait to see it.
Now, not only has he helped me a lot, but he's also let me sleep on his couch.
Nick, this is supposed to be food grade.
Dude, that looks just like his logo. And this is our way of saying thanks. And now we need to get some supplies. But the problem is we only have a week to get this to him. I've not worked with this much candy in a long time. Okay, whoever can unwrap 5 candies first gets to Steve the other person. I went and got a big frame. That way when he gets it, it's gonna be as tall as he is. Just kidding, Jorge. 2, 1, go. If it's gonna be able to fit in this frame, we're gonna have to make it really thin. Come on, this one. But we have a big problem. I've never worked with resin, 2, and Jorge leaves for a trip in 1 week. We don't have time for anything to go wrong. Stop, don't touch me. 3, Nate, smell this. 4,
I got one.
Dude, it literally smells like horchata.
Nick, how is he gonna smell this with resin?
5, let's go. Oh, no way. Oh.
Double it and give it to the next person.
This is gonna be our horchata cup, and this is the resin we're gonna use. This is about how big it will be. This is gonna look so good when we show it to him. Dude, no. The resin is like, it's like rock solid. It was open. Look at the inside of it. Dude, this is not gonna work. We have to get this to him in a week. The resin's dried out. I don't know how this is gonna come together now. This is supposed to be liquid. We're just gonna have to find more resin. I don't know, like, we can't even speed order it to get here in time. Hi, I was just wondering if you guys have epoxy resin. You guys have epoxy resin? Yeah, like epoxy resin. Like the stuff that dries. Epoxy resin. Like resin. Check product availability. Like dries. You guys have epoxy resin there? Epoxy resin there?
We do carry that.
Let's go. We gotta go. So it turns out that there's multiple kinds of resin, so after going to multiple stores, we finally found one that we thought would work. Get this out of here. This is everything we're gonna need, hopefully. We got resin that's not broken. We got our frame and we got some mixing. I'm very uncomfortable with resin, so I'm calling in the expert.
What credentials do I have that makes me an expert?
Because you're willing to read instructions. Whoa! What if we pop the glass out?
Oh, it's glued in.
No! But while we were doing this, me and the expert had to be so careful not to break anything.
Everything is customizable.
This is why he's the expert. That's progress. But the glass was the least of our worries. Can't pour resin into this cloth because it just caused so many air bubbles. So now we have to do this. Jorge, I hope you like this, bro, because we are working in the trenches here. After sanding and painting the frame, it was time to start on the candy. Let's combine. Bro, it's hard as a rock. Right now, I'm trying to flatten it out. Dude, look, I'm literally bleeding. We cannot turn this candy red. Look. Hair! Get that hair out of here! Jorge, it's still food grade.
Hey.
And while I was working on the candy, it was time to seal the frame with the first layer of resin. We have the expert on the phone because he's not feeling well. Expert, say hi.
Hello. Make sure you wear gloves.
Right now, I'm just trying to make this candy look just like the shape of the cup because if it doesn't, it's not going to look like his logo. I've never worked with resin before, so I'm extremely nervous. This is not what I'm used to doing. I know how to work with candy. This is what I'm used to. I'm not a chemist. I'm just trying to get the shape right. It's about the thickness I want, so needs to get a lot bigger. We need to make sure that it's exactly 1-to-1, because if not, this is not gonna work. These were 2 very different tasks, and I was trying my best to learn new things, but it was starting to get to me. It's like stressing me out so much. This is our horchata cup. Let's go. And while this is drying, let's go make the details for the face. And right now, I'm trying to make the eye, but we have to make them big enough. I also have to make them really thin. If this thing gets too thick, it's gonna be too tall for the frame. I have to add these little tiny pieces of white candy. I gotta make sure to get it right in the perfect spot. Okay, there's one. Next for the mouth, we're using chocolate and cherry.
That's my favorite.
They can't all be your favorite! There's 2. Dude, let's go. This is gonna look so good. Now I'm gonna add the tongue with my tongue.
Nick, this is supposed to be food grade.
It's totally food. Now we just have to add the mouth, and this is where we're at right now. Next was the straw, but there was a problem. They don't make blue candy. So we had to try to match our homemade blue candy with the color. Our straw is done, and now it's time to go for a dive in the resin. All right, I'm here with expert number 2 of the day.
I don't know how to use this.
But I had to be so careful placing it in the frame because we wouldn't be able to move it after. This literally looks so good, but we have one last final detail, which is gonna tie this all together. For the first time ever, we want the candy to melt. Oh, there's hair. I got it.
That's from your head.
You're
What?
not putting equal parts of each. You gotta go
Yeah, I
one
know.
at a
I'm
time.
gonna measure it when
This one's gonna come out faster and you're gonna have more. What if it doesn't set?
it will. They're always set for me. Yeah, stir, man. Stir it up, buddy.
I think I'm done stirring it.
You're nowhere near done stirring that. When you think you stirred it up, you gotta stir it more.
Then we poured multiple layers over the candy, but we had to be really careful because any air bubbles could ruin the project. There cannot be a single bubble in here. And even if that all goes right, let's just hope the frame doesn't leak. The whole thing is literally smoking. It's smoking! Tell me you can't see this smoke? Everything was going so good. Why is it about to catch on fire? What is going on? The problem was we poured so much resin that it was chemically reacting and melting the candy inside. If we move it at all, the whole thing's just gonna burn.
The table is smoking.
I don't even know if this is gonna work anymore. But with so many unknowns, we were out of time and we had to deliver it to him. This thing just needs to make it 2 hours and we can get it to Jorge. We're on the road to go see Jorge. We got about an hour left. The project is in the back. It's just gotta make it. Yo, we're here.
I can't wait to see it.
Let's just hope it's still in one piece. I don't know his floor. No, get down there. Get in the elevator. We're literally going floor by floor until we find him. That's not it. It'll be one of them. We just have to check all the floors. Jorge, where are you? Yes. Nice place. I've never been here before.
Never been here before. How you guys doing?
I have a sheet on us though.
Okay.
Okay.
Why am I nervous?
This is our gift to Jorge in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness! Is this framed?
Dude, hang it on the wall.
This is actually sick.
100% made candy. It's in resin, so it's not going anywhere.
Oh my goodness, that's actually insane, bro.
Enjoy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Dude, next to the play buttons, that's an honor. It's
Oh,
an
that'd
honor.
be perfect.
Dude, you're welcome.
That's so cool.
Thanks for letting me sleep on your couch.
Oh, yeah, of
There you
course,
go.
of course.
That's the thanks right there. That's my ticket.
Yo, guys, y'all gotta subscribe.
Success, and if you want to see me deliver another giant candy project, click here.